Good afternoon, powerhouses. I was on TikTok and I have something great I want to show you guys that I want you guys to help me try out. I was on TikTok scrolling like I do, and I seen this girl do her eyebrows with this stuff called Tattoo Studio. So somebody had asked me about my eyebrows. Normally I use like a powder after I have washed and moisturized my face. So I did all that already. And plus, since I'm not ready yet, I figured if I didn't like it, I wasn't going to leave out. But I wanted to try this because I usually use a powder. And this is supposed to be, I guess, like a tattoo. I'm not sure. But I usually don't, when I use my powder, I have to use, I usually use black and like a dark brown. I usually mix it because I don't like when they're too dark. And then I don't like them when they're like super light either. So when I seen the girl do it, she actually looked a little silly on there. But the results are really, really nice. So I said, let me go ahead over to Target, which I did. Went to Target.com and ordered it. And it was ready for me at 8 o'clock this morning. So I got up and went down there to grab it. Don't do that. So it comes in a little black tube, and this is actually like, oh, it's brown, but it's a dark brown. So like I said, I didn't want to do, you can see how dark that is. I didn't want to do, I'd have been scared to get black, but let's hope that this looks good on me. So this is the packaging. It's from Maybelline, and I got the deep brown 260. And it says it lasts up to 2 days. Get brows for days, new, and it's waterproof. So let's hope that I like this. This is hilarious. Okay, basically it's just telling me to take it out. So I'm assuming that I have to put it on the way that I would actually shape my brow. But this is a brush though. So yes, I'm reading it because I thought there was like a, you can see it's definitely a brush. And I usually use like a real pointy brush, like an eyebrow brush to do mine to get those, fine cuts. So let's just try it and see what happens. I do have to, it says sort and smooth, stroke starting on that brow. We do all that. So I'm going to kind of just blend it the way that or do it the way that I do it, as if I was using the brush. So let's see. I hope. Oh, y'all. What's crazy about this is, like, you know how you can play around with your brow? When you use like the powder and stuff. This probably ain't gonna work with that. So let's see. We'll see what happens. And it does, let me see how long I'm supposed to leave this on to. The stuff that TikTok makes you do, right? And I was thinking about getting some ombre. What is it, microblading done? But I'm so scared, and like, what if it doesn't look right when it's done? Like, at least if this doesn't look right, if this doesn't look like it'll be off in a couple days. So I'm trying to get this, and I didn't want to. So I normally shape my brows too before I usually shape my brows before with a razor that little dollar razor that you get from the hair store. I usually use that before I go in and do my brows to make them be just so that they are just a little bit more just like clean. But I don't want to do that with this because I'm not sure what is in this. And leave it to me to break out from everything. And I definitely have my cortisone on deck. And this is actually darker. I'm hoping that when it dries, it's not this dark, because this is even darker than I probably would like to. Okay, so look like, what's his name? Ernie and Bert, remember them? Okay, so then it says, I don't think this is what I was supposed to get, y'all. I think I got the wrong thing. Because what I wanted, I don't think this is what I was supposed to get. Because what I wanted was this stuff that, like, I don't want this to be this dark. Like, this is dope, don't get me wrong. Like, I like how, but what I wanted was it was like something that you kind of peeled off, and this doesn't feel like it comes off at all. And I don't want my eyebrows this dark. Yeah, so this ain't it, y'all. So this is the brow gel. It's not what I wanted. So, all right, let me figure out how to get this stuff off. All right, so after further review, I definitely ordered the wrong thing. But I went in with my foundation. Right now I'm just kind of like blending it out so it doesn't look as dark. But I went in with my foundation to clean up around the sides so they weren't as big. My husband said, "Why are your eyebrows so thick?" Yeah, don't be like me. So what I'm going to do is go and order. I'm going to go and order the ones that you know, that you peel off. But I like this. I do. It's the gel. I definitely think I'm going to use my little thing that I have for my eyebrows to do it. But I definitely like how they look with using it. And I'm just curious. So I'm going to have to come back and show y'all how long it actually stays on. But let me know, like, how you think. Like I said, I did go in with my foundation, and then I just kind of took my brush to blend it in the front some. This is always my best eyebrow, not this one. And considering that they're not arched, I think they look kind of cute. But yeah. So that's that eyebrow. And again, it's the Maybelline. Again, this is the Tattoo Studio. This is the gel. So let me go do some research and see which one we actually are supposed to have. And I'll be back. How about that? Make sure that you subscribe. And go along on this journey with me with this makeup, style, fashion, business, all that stuff. And I'll see you guys later.